Okay, we got things moved around here in the shop. We put the new Chevy, the 56, under the lift, and the Vega's out. We got the new gas tank installed in the Vega, and we put the rebuilt sending unit in, and the gas gauge actually works. So that's really good. A lot of the stuff works in this Vega. Virtually everything. The only thing that doesn't is the horn and the radio, the noise makers. But anyhow, we still got to do the windshield and put the windshield trim on and finish buttoning up the dash. The dash is still apart, but I think I might spend a little time on the Chevy here. I got to get started. I got most of the junk cleared out of it. Thinking about putting these panels in, and I think it would be better if I had the body bolted onto the frame. I'm just trying to figure out my process of how I'm going to do things. I'm going to pull the body off the frame and roll the frame outside. I think it's pretty grungy underneath, the frame is. And I got to use the opportunity to get it cleaned up, get the rust off of it, and I got to rebuild this front end. I got this on this barrel dolly so I can move it around. It moves pretty easy with the dolly there. I actually scooched it over from the other side of the shop under here with that dolly and the floor jack. So anyhow, I think I'm going to attempt to pick this up off the frame. I may wire brush a lot of this rust first before I do that. I may push this outside and wire brush the heck out of it and just get a better read on what needs to be replaced on the floor. Hopefully I can minimize the work. But I've got these replacement floor pans for the front over here, and I'm got to figure out just how much of those I'm actually going to use, because I don't know the extent of the rust. So that's the plan. Okay, I forgot to talk about my haul. I went and met up with my buddy and picked up these little gems, which is a good start to the overall plan of this here build. These are virtually brand new 450 CFM Holley carburetors. Minty new, but we'll see. And there's also some Tri-5 stuff. I needed this, and some of this here other dash stuff, and there's some miscellaneous pieces in this box, and this here stuff. I got some springs. Actually, these pieces, a lot of these pieces, not all of them, a lot of these pieces I owned them once. They were part of my last Tri-5 build, and the guy I got this from bought my old car and offered a lot of this stuff back to me because they were spares. You always collect spares when you're building these Tri-5 cars. So anyhow, thanks a lot. That helped me out quite a bit. Got some shiny to it and some go faster stuff. Car pushed out of the shop, and I'm starting to work on the floors. I got a little bit done. So far they're looking really good. Anyhow, I'm going to continue my path and bring you guys along in a time lapse. So we'll get things set up and show you what's going on. take a break from our cleaning the floors because we had some thunder boomers in the distance. Nothing happened here close, but I don't mess with that stuff. I had to put things away to keep them out of danger. But anyhow, we got the front floor is pretty good. I'll have to wipe it down real good and paint it up, do something with it, get it all spiffed up. I don't want to spend a whole ton of time with it, but I do want to stop the rust. That's the main goal with this, is to put a stop to the rust. But anyhow, I think I'm going to hang it up for today, and we'll revisit this trunk later. It's been a couple days since I last updated. I got this floor kind of covered up with some primer, and yes, I put a hole in the floor for a shifter. I put the 3-speed on the bell housing and this junk motor and got it mounted in place with these fancy motor mounts. It mounts at 3/4 of an inch forward, so it leaves room for the big distributor. But I've got the mounts tacked in there and the cross member, so it should be ready to pull the body off and the motor out and finish welding and get the frame cleaned up. I want to clean it up and paint it as well before I set the body on for the last time. But yeah, I kind of hated cutting that hole, but it had to be. So yeah, I did a little bit of wire brushing back here. I don't know if I showed you that, and got some rust neutralizer on it. But yeah, I need to pull the body back off and wheel the frame out and start cleaning it up. But anyhow, we thought we'd just give you another update. Thanks for watching.